Hello, I'm Luke. So on this video, I'm going to talk about why I detransitioned from being a transgender woman to just being a man. So why did I decide? Why did I decide to become a man? Well, the reason I decided to do that, I guess, is because basically what happened, I sort of just realized it in an instant because I just thought I was looking at this music video and I saw this guy. And for a long time, because I thought I was a trans girl. I was thinking I'm supposed to be a woman. Well, it's not stupid, but I was thinking like I'm supposed to be a woman. I'm supposed to be a woman. You know what I mean? So it's like I thought I was a woman, but I just like looked at this music video and I saw this guy. I'm like, why don't I look like him? Why don't I look like the guy in that music video? He's a masculine guy. He's a man. Well, maybe I'm a man also. So maybe that's why I felt like this, because I just noticed it and I like instantly accepted it. Like, oh, I think I might be a man. So I'm like, I thought I was a girl, but it turns out I'm a man. So that's what I've come to realize. Um, I'm going to mustache. I'm going a mustache. So it's really that simple. I just saw a music video and I saw a guy and I thought I'm supposed to be a man. I'm not supposed to be a woman. I'm supposed to be a man. So that's why I decided to detransition. But I still have boobs because I was taking HRT. So I still have boobs. Uh, I still have boobs. But I detransitioned. Um, I just, and then I was like, now I'm like experiencing like, I guess it's not like gender dysphoria since I'm a man. You know, I have a dick and balls. Pardon my language, but it's sort of like gender dysphoria because now I'm thinking like I was experiencing all these thoughts that I was supposed to be a woman, but it's sort of like gender dysphoria because I feel like I'm supposed to be a man, and I feel like it wasn't making sense. Like I felt so feminine for such a long time, but I'm like, I'm supposed to be a man. I'm supposed to be masculine. So now I'm thinking about masculinity and being masculine and being a man. And I think that I'm supposed to be a man. So that's what I've come to realize. And I decided to go by the name Luke. So that's a male's name. Um, not, I said on my announcement video, I said Lucy, but that's like a woman's name. So I chose the name Luke. So just call me Luke. All right. I mean, it's like even like the way that I talk like a man. Like I don't know. I don't know. I was like when I was making videos about, and I would put trans girl in the title of the video. I would kind of do that to get views, but like people would be very mean to me. They'd be very mean in the comments. And it was like, oh, I don't know. But the thing is, it's very strange because I did feel like a woman. I felt like I was a woman. But then I realized that I'm not. I realized that I was a man. So I felt like I was a woman, but I realized I was a man. It's like everything I experienced was a lie. Or something like that. All the things that I experienced, it was a lie. Because I think I'm a man. So I decided to detransition. Um, I have a crush on on the trans girl, the girl on YouTube. I have a crush on her. Her name is Icky. That girl, the trans girl, I have a crush on her. But let's just put it like this. I thought I would get that off my chest. So I have this book, The Philosophy of Hegel. So this is a cool book. It says, book. So I thought that was a cool book. Because, like, I kind of like, when I pick up books at the library, I kind of like look at the book and I look inside of the book and see if is this a book that I fuck with? Because if it's not, I don't want to read it. But the thing is, when I read books, I struggle to read books because the only thing I really do is rot in bed. But I mean, at least I'm still alive, right? Like my last video was titled, I'm just lucky to be alive. And I gotta focus on my own survival. So, it's like, I think I could, it's like, I had to ask myself the question, am I less of a man because I'm not working? And I thought, no, I'm not. I thought the answer was no. Plus, I think I have the ability to work. I just don't. Because I'm just trying to focus on my survival. I think I'm not less of a man at all. I gotta focus on my own survival. I've seen so much fucked up shit that I'm just like, I've seen so much fucked up shit. It'll do something to you. And now it's like I can't trust a soul because I've seen so much. Or I'm just like, I don't know, I've experienced so much death. And it's like, okay, I'm not like working super hard. I kind of just rot in bed all day. But at least I'm still recovering from my addiction. At least there's that. And at least, you know, I'm in a position, I have survival. You know, I have this room, so I have like a place to live. And I can be alone. And something I said is like, I might not, you know, I mean, something I said was on one of my, like, a song that I made. I said, I isolate. So that's what I kind of do all the time. I just isolate all the time. But I think that's sort of masculine to just fucking isolate all the time. 24/7. As if you were in solitary confinement. It's sort of like solitary confinement the way I live. Because I just isolate all the time. I suppose it's not because there's windows in my room. And I don't think they have windows in solitary confinement. But it's sort of like solitary confinement the way that I fucking live. You know? I think it's like, I feel like that's sort of masculine or dominant or something because most people don't freaking do that from what I can tell. They don't isolate all the time like this. But I know a lot of people do feel like they're alone in this world. I'm not the only one who feels like I'm alone. And it's like, okay, if I was going to work, I would be doing it to make money. I wouldn't really be doing it to like prove that I was masculine because I know that I could do it. I know that I could do it. I just don't do it. I just isolate all the time. But I don't think that's wrong. I don't think it's wrong what I'm doing. Just isolating all the time. Because that's what I fucking do, man. So, but that's I've kind of gotten off the point of this video. I was talking about like detransitioning. I mean, maybe part of the reason I felt like I couldn't work was because when I felt like I was a woman, I was so fucking weak that like I couldn't fucking do anything. I felt like I was so weak as a woman taking the HRT and just thinking that I was a woman that I couldn't fucking do anything. I just fucking rot in bed all fucking day. I mean, I was doing things, but I felt like I was so incapable because I was a woman. I felt like I was incapable because I thought I was a woman at least. I mean, like, and then I realized I was a man. And I realized that, yes, I'm totally capable of doing things like working a job. I'm totally capable of doing things like that. But I'm also like a hikikomori. So I kind of want to just isolate all the time for the rest of my life. And that's what I'm doing. I applied for Section 8 housing. So that I have at least I have a place to live. I could be homeless. So let's put it like this. Like, okay,
I could be homeless. It could be worse, man. I isolate all the time, but I could be homeless. That would be even worse. You know what I mean? I'm not homeless. So, you got to put that into perspective. It's like you don't have it all, but you don't have a car because you're not working, but at least you're not homeless. And it's like I isolate all the time, and I sort of like it because I get to realize myself, and I just get to like spend all my time alone. But part of the reason I isolate all the time is because I can't trust the soul, and I can't trust the soul. So it's like something that Lil Tracy said was, I can't trust the soul. I can't even trust myself. So fuck everyone else. And that's sort of how I think. Like, I can't trust myself, so why the fuck would I trust someone else? It doesn't make sense, man. You know what I mean? I can't trust the soul. And if I was working, I'd be in a situation that I was surrounded by a lot of people. So it's like, okay, you go to that situation, but why are you doing that? Why are you working is my question. The reason you're working is either to prove something or to make money. So most of the time, it's hopefully to make money. Let's hope it's to make money, and that's the reason why. If I wanted to make money, but as it stands, what I would rather do is smoke cigarettes and drink water. Just smoke cigarettes and drink water. Focus on my health. Smoke cigarettes and drink water. Focus on my health. I mean, I know cigarettes aren't healthy, but that's not my point. I'm just like, that's what you know what I mean. So. Yeah, I guess I'll let you go.